Hello, friends. Welcome back to this daily podcast series. It's all about your mindset. And today I am going to talk about my truth today, which is I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed with all of the things. So, this podcast is going to be what to do when you are feeling overwhelmed, when things start to swirl. The swirling, the overthinking, the overwhelm, all of the above. So some things that help me when I get into this zone are doing number one, the brain dump. So that means for me, which might look different for you, sometimes it's written. For me, I can type faster. So I often just pull up a blank document, Word doc, Google Doc, any type of doc on the notes on your phone. You can ramble this out if that is your style, or you can type this out, the brain dump. The brain dump. And we've all used this, but it's a good way to basically, for me, clear out the crazy, clear out some of the cobwebs and really see what is going on. What am I thinking about? And no rules. No rules on the brain dump. Anything goes. Anything that's in your head, get it out. That could be to-dos, questions you have for your house stuff, business stuff, all the stuff, right? Brain dump. Brain dump. And so then the second thing for me, well, after I do the brain dump, then will go to number two. What's the next right thing? And I learned this phrase over in my 12-step rooms. Just do the next right thing. And sometimes you're like, well, what does that even mean? Well, it means something different for each of us. And it means something different for me at 10 in the morning than it might mean at 2 in the afternoon. It's going to mean something completely different tomorrow. And that's why it's so powerful in just coming back, calming down, sitting, grounding myself, whether wherever I am, what's the next right thing? Sometimes the next right thing is to take one of those items and I decide, well, I like to look at what's urgent, what sounds fun from that brain dump list, what seems like the easiest thing to move forward, and what do I need to delete or delegate. And so when I'm looking at that master list that I've just created, then I can oftentimes choose a next right thing. So the next right thing this morning that I'm actually doing is this podcast. Right? I mean, let's tell the truth. This morning I was looking at my list, so to speak, my piles, my things. And I have a couple book projects I'm working on. I have a 5-day challenge that I was updating. I have an event coming up really quickly, a couple events, speaking events, a mastermind event, a private event for my women's AA group. And so I started to get in the swirl, in the swirl. And so my next right thing, it was coming here to do this podcast. Why? Because I knew it was on the list. I knew it would get me unstuck. So just those action-taking behaviors. So we have number one, the brain dump. Number two, the next right thing concept. And often you might just put this on a post-it. What's the next right thing? And then the third option, my friends, is to do nothing. I know, mic drop. Sometimes the next right thing is to take a break because your brain is tired. I know that my brain does get tired. My brain gets tired after a long day of coaching. My brain gets tired after working on my book for a while. My brain needs a brain break, right? A little brain calm down. And so that could be when you go do the laundry if you work from home. We don't want to get distracted all day long. I set my timer. In fact, my timer is set right now. Why? Because I want to stay in the zone. I want to stay in the zone. And that's another little hack that I use. I set the timer knowing, hey, I have 2 hours. I'm not going to spend 2 hours doing podcasts. No, 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 no. But I have 2 hours, actually an hour and 40 minutes at this moment to get things done, moved across, forwarded, delegated, or wait, for the next day before I get on to some coaching calls, some onboarding calls, a podcast recording with a guest. So the timer trick helps me a lot. So your options are the brain dump, start with the brain dump, then go into the next right thing, And I often look at the urgent, the fun, the easiest, or what needs to be deleted or delegated. And then the third option is absolutely nothing. Just take a break. Hey, run over and go get your groceries, or walk outside and get the mail, or go over to your gym, go on a walk, whatever that might be for you. All right. Okay. Can't wait to see you. And we are going to continue on this mindset series. We're talking about all sorts of fun things. If you're ready to start in some coaching with me, just go to dianecunningham.com. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.